change. Now, what about the tattoos? You love tattoos.
I did them now. I did them when I was in the world because I was in the world. I love God. Even in my iniquities, I love God. Even in my sin, I love God. But that doesn't mean that I was a bad person. The tattoos is there. I'm not gonna get rid of them. But maybe when I'm 30 or plus, I might want to get rid of it. But it's there. It doesn't make me a bad person. The things with Christians is like they like to look at people and say, "Oh, wait, on yet." What shows that she's about God? What shows that because of the way she looks, you don't look at people and say that they're not about God or they're about God. And that's why God is God. And that's why I have so much favor on my life. People don't understand why I'm going places. God looks at your heart. He looks at your mind. He looks at you, the inward of you. And human beings look at the outward. And that's why we are not God and God is God. You get what I'm saying? So Christianity and religion and all these things, we feel like we know God. We don't know God 1%.
So you think Ghanaians, the way Ghanaians worship God, it's a little bit.
I don't know how Ghanaians worship God. I only know how I worship God. But I feel like some Ghanaians are a bit harsh with their way of expressing their dislike or discomfort for something. They're a bit hypocritical. They're a bit contradictive. It's like they want to be so quick to abuse someone of their faults, but forgetting that their mirror is also dirty. Forgetting that they have skeletons in their closet. Forgetting that they're imperfect. So who are you to point fingers at someone else when your back case is filled with trash? When you're not, all we can do is to come with, if I see you doing something bad, oh, it's a way of saying, oh, my friend, Charlie, I think you do not be good. Oh. You get what I'm saying? I come to you with love, with comfortability. If I say, Charlie, what was that? What's that? How would you feel? You go, bomb yourself. You get what I'm saying? That's why love is the foundation of anything and everything. If we know how to come to people with love, don't you think young people, young girls, young people in the world, if we come to them with love and understanding, trying to even understand how they are before we even bring Christ to them and we become friends with them, they'll easily soak in God. But we're so ready to pounce on them. They'll hate you. They'll even hate God. What kind of God do you worship? Like, you get what I'm saying?
So many fussy by first.
You don't do that. You have to understand why somebody behaves the way they behave. A lot of people who are on the internet, on social media, looking for attention, lack attention home. Some young girls didn't raise up with their fathers. And some of them who did raise up with their fathers, the fathers probably wanted to do the best to just make sure the daughter is happy, so they allow them to do everything and anything. There's so many different dynamics of the reasons why people behave the way they behave. But we as humans refuse to understand each other. Refuse to want to know about each other. We refuse to see why somebody is behaving the way they behave. Somebody can be hurting, so they lash out. But we don't want to understand them. We're so quick to judge them and say A, B, C, and D without even knowing them.
Charlie, if you're a dog, hey, Charlie, the way the girl make, hey, I'm in the spirits now. Serious. I'm in the spirits like, Charlie, but have you ever been to a watch night service before?
Like all night? Yeah. I mean, I go to all night. I go to all night. Thursdays, I go to Achimota. We go and pray.
Achimota Forest?
No, there's a church in Achimota.